Game 7, I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my gosh, poor Kawhi. He's like, 2 years out of college, stuck guarding LeBron James. It felt like all of the big guys, Tony Parker, he's like, I don't want that job. Here, Kawhi, you take it.
He did really good though.
He did. I was proud of him. I was like, you know what? I can put aside the fact that you played against my college team and support you because I don't like LeBron James.
No, but that's... If he's from the league that you root for, if he's from the same conference...
Yeah, I know. I had the, you're from San Diego State. I know, and I know how he plays because, I was rooting against it for 4 years.
UNLV. The kid from UNLV got drafted #1 last night.
Really? Who?
Yeah, Anthony Bennett got picked #1.
How did Davies do?
Davies didn't get drafted. I don't think.
Dang it.
I don't think. I didn't see all the second round because they were picking every 2 minutes and they were still doing commercials. So
Yeah.
It was plus I was putting my kids to bed and...
Oh man,
I didn't think
sports. Sports.
Jazz also picked up a 7'2", kid that's 7'2", and has a standing reach of 9 foot 9 or something like that.
Wow.
From France.
I'm checking it out.
Yeah, it was an exciting night. Oh man.
I completely forgot about it. On Wednesday, I was like, oh my gosh, is the draft tonight? And I was like, no, it's on Thursday. And then I completely forgot about it.
I forgot. If I hadn't had a day off yesterday, I would not have just luckily seen it while I was just, lazily. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was on BYU campus getting lunch and taking my kids bowling, and I saw on a big screen TV somewhere where they had ESPN on the draft. What, the draft?
I don't see that he got drafted in the top 60.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't thinking.
That's sad.
There was quite a few surprise picks. There was at least a few players that should have gotten drafted that didn't.
Oh man.
And Anthony Bennett being drafted once.
I am so, I hate the summer, even though I do somewhat follow baseball. It's football season, because then after football season, it's basketball season, it's a good, run of sports that I watch.
Yeah, in baseball, the home run.
I'm with me moving in with John and Spencer, who John's a Yankees fan and Spencer's a Red Sox. Yeah, and Spencer's a Red Sox fan. I'm getting to watch,
That's cool.
more baseball.
It's hard for me to. I've always wanted to be a baseball fan, but it's hard to pick a team.
Yeah, and that's I feel like they're going to judge whatever team I pick. It's I'll say, I'm like, oh, what about the Astros? They're like,
That's right. You should be a Rangers fan or an Astros fan.
So.
I should technically be a Rockies fan.
But the Astros suck, so. They're the second worst team in the Major League Baseball right now. They were in the World Series in my senior year of high school, and I lived across the street from the baseball coach, right? So, and the high school baseball coach, I lived across the street from him, and he had a son who was also on the baseball team. So, the entire baseball team is over across the street from my house. During this World Series, I didn't have to turn on the TV. I knew what was happening because they were so flippin' loud. I was like, yep, we lost again. Oh, we just lost 5 games in a row. Go Stros! 4 games in a row. But
I can't remember who they lost to that year.
the White Sox. Yeah. So it's awesome. But so I'm still trying to pick a team.
Well, there's some good NBA action still to come because free agency is opening up.
Yeah.
On July 5th or something like that, and then after that, 5 days after that, the trade, everything's open for trades. The Pierce Garnett trade isn't official until trades can happen. just been agreed to.
Maybe the Celtics will reconsider how stupid that is.
I don't know. I don't
You don't think it's stupid?
Well, they don't have a coach.
Yeah.
That's already a done deal. Doc Rivers is gone. He's already in LA.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett kind of move like they're 45. And they didn't get a pay class. I mean, like, they need to rebuild.
Yeah.
If they wait until those dudes retire, they're going to get nothing for them.
I guess that's true.
The process will be even slower.
That's true. They can get something good going.
I mean, it's not great to get out for them. It's like, getting 15 cents on the dollar, man. It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Right, Sean?
Yeah, I don't even know what you guys like, seriously. If you named a team, I could barely say what sport it was. Yeah.
Now I want to like test this. Like I'm gonna do something hard, like the Giants, where it's like.
Okay. Actually, I may actually know a little bit more. The New York Giants are a baseball team. Okay, now what?
The New York Giants are a football team. They're.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Okay, see.
Yeah, good one. They won 2 Super Bowls.
Okay, go ahead. What else?
Some tricky ones?
Yeah, give them some tricky ones.
Sure.
Like throw in hockey teams or something.
Do you know who the LA Galaxy are?
I have no idea. I'm going to say basketball. Not basketball?
No.
Okay. Okay, what next?
Do you know who the Washington Wizards are?
The Washington Wizards?
Yeah, isn't that the worst mascot of all time?
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm going to say basketball.
Yeah,
Okay, basketball team. Okay, what else?
Wizards are. Right, you go, Tara.
Trying to think. I just went through with John and Spencer and named where all of the like baseball teams were, and I did horrible. So yeah. So I kind of know how Sean feels. Let's see. I could go with a really easy one and say, "Hey Sean, the Jazz." No.
The Utah Jazz?
Yeah.
Or basketball.
Yay, Sean!
What about
Thanks,
the Detroit Red Wings?
I don't even know
Red
what that
Wings?
is.
Wow. I don't know. I'm going to say a baseball team.
Is it hockey?
Oh, it is hockey. Okay.
No. Thanks though, guys.
Yeah, I just want to get something to drink.
Which gas
Maybe
station?
muffin or something.
One up by the light. Probably by the Taco Bell.
Oh wow.
Thanks, but
Nope. Alright.
I'm already eating my lunch.
Oh man. So, what's your NFL team?
Same problem with Major League Baseball.
You can't settle down on
I
one?
tried to just follow BYU players in the NFL. So I was rooting for the Ravens this last year because
I had completely forgot that Pitta was on the Ravens, so I'm like, who am I going to root for in the Super Bowl? And then they're like saying something, I'm like, Dennis Pitta! I forgot.
He was in that ward, so
Really?
I actually know him personally.
Is he a good guy?
Yeah, he was in nursery there when my kid was in nursery.
Oh,
So,
your kid got taught nursery by Dennis Pitta.
yeah.
What a dream come true.
So when he got that touchdown pass, I was going through the roof.
Oh yeah.
Before that, I tried to follow Beck. So
Hey, isn't he with the Texans? He was at some point.
yeah, he was third string with Texans last year. So I was really hoping he would do good with the Redskins, but he really didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he had problems. I think he's pretty much over.
So my grandma and I are the two big sports fans in my family. Like, how funny is that? My grandma's who I learned to love sports from. I think it's funny. But she's a huge Broncos fan. She hates the Cowboys, like hates them. The only team she hates more than the Texans is the Cowboys, actually. She hates the Texans.
Wait, where's she from?
She's from, well, she lived in Houston for 20 years, but she grew up like in...
Is she a Titans fan?
I think that she was like a bit, she might have been like an Oilers fan before that whole thing happened. So yeah, she and I will get into kind of like if the Steelers and the Texans were playing one day, and the Steelers is another one of her teams, and my grandpa also roots for the Texans, and so it was like family feud in the middle of the house. It was like me and grandpa versus grandma, and it was not pretty. But yeah, I love me some sports. My grandparents always love it when I come watch games at their house because I get pretty animated.
This is going to be good, Tara.
Yeah, I would try doing a fantasy football league. I've never done it before.
I haven't either. I've never ever had anybody interested in doing it. I don't know.
But I think we could get people.